Hello, there's a few watching. Pop in and say hi. Let's get myself organised here. Okay, hi Rhonda, how are you going? My holiday was wonderful, thank you. It feels like so long ago now. I was organised and then we lost internet this afternoon, so we've been on the phone to our internet provider for the last couple of hours trying to get things sorted. So I was beginning to think that it wasn't going to happen tonight, but here I am. So how have you been, Rhonda? I'll wait a little bit longer just in case anybody wants to craft along with me. So I'm making a loaded envelope tonight, or stuffed envelope, whatever you want to call it. Got 8 watching and 1 person commenting. Pop in and say hi, guys. Hi Jane, how are you? A little out of sorts tonight. I didn't think that the Friday Night Live was going to happen tonight because we've only just got the internet reconnected. I don't know what the problem was. How was your holiday, Rhonda? Where'd you go? Hi Cheryl, how are you? Who's got plans for the long weekend? Just knocking everything over here. It's always a juggling act, isn't there? Always something. Oh, that would have been nice, Rhonda. So I'll wait a couple more minutes and see if anyone else pops on. Otherwise, I'm going to get into it because I'm really not feeling the vibe at the moment. Sorry to say. Technical issues just sap the energy out of me. It just gives me the pips. goodness. 9 till 9, hey? Hey Sandy, how you going? Yeah, unfortunately we have to come back to reality at some stage, don't we, Rhonda? Yeah. Hi Veronica, how you going? So Vicky's dumped us tonight. She's gone to the theatre. So she won't be with us tonight.
Is this plugged in or is it wireless? No, it's plugged in. It's not connected to that. Is that plugged in? Yeah, whoopsie, that's only...
You can hear all the talking in the background. We're still having some technical issues, so Matt's trying to help Jim to fix it. So
See that? See, camera. Oh, no.
all right. So who's crafting along with me tonight? Rhonda says hello, James and Matt.
Hi, Rhonda.
Hello.
Oh, that's good, Veronica. Less pain.
Which means it's connected like directly to the... that.
So, as that's supposed to do, that's just the extender.
Okay, guys. So tonight I did put in the Facebook group, and apologies, Rhonda, I didn't email you. I just didn't even think of it, to be quite honest. I'm dropped the ball there, but I did say that if anybody wanted to craft along, I was going to do some loaded envelopes or stuffed envelopes. Can't remember what I said. So I coffee dyed mine. Excuse me. And my envelopes measure, and you can use any size envelope really, just a larger one is better. So this is A4. So mine is just that little bit bigger than an A4 sheet. So whatever you've got. For the most part, we're going to cover it up anyway, so you don't have to coffee dye it. I'm just thinking coffee dyed so that I don't ink it. I was actually inspired by, I can't think of her name off the top of my head now, A Trace of Sparkle on YouTube. Is it Tracy? I don't know why I'm thinking Tracy, maybe it's not. Anyway, I had a little bit of a look at her channel the other day and was inspired to do this. So just hold that thought for a minute. Hi Tonya, how are you? Okay, so I've got my printer going in the background as well because I tried to do some printing this afternoon ready for tonight, and we had no internet again, so I couldn't do it, so it's picking it up now. Oh wow, I'd be wearing it all the time then, Veronica. So as I said, I dyed a whole packet. I think there was 25 in the pack, and so I've used my lace to dye mine. And it's only really, I mean, you get a little bit here on the back, but most of it's going to be covered over. These I added some metallic spray. Hang on, I'll be back.
Brett.
it's my crap, I know. I'm over it all at the moment. I tell ya. No, I'm not having fun at all. I'm in a foul mood, guys. You got to lift me up. I'm gonna spit it in a minute. Oh dear. Now what was I saying? So some of them I sprayed through with the coffee dye in place. This rose gold iridescent spray just from Kaisercraft. I love this colour. I need to get back there and grab some more because I'm getting low, just in case they don't make it anymore. So I don't know whether you can really see whether it picks up that much on cameras. You can see like the pinky tonings there, but it is actually a little bit sparkly, which is really pretty. It's not a party until something's broken. well, nothing really broke, but it just no. Maddie was moving one of my sets of drawers back in front of the I don't know, the NBN box or whatever they call it, and I had some stuff sitting on top of there, and it's all just fallen off and gone everywhere. All good. Yeah, so I dyed a few different ones, and I've done a little bit of measuring before tonight, just so that I'm not fiddling and diddling around too much. So I've got 4 folded here, and I'm going to start with this one tonight. So basically all I've done is just fold it up as far, so it's going to act as a pot. Okay guys, I don't know, have you got me again? Just let me get this back in the cradle. Okay, just let me know if you can see me. I think I'm back. Hi Di, how are you? I'm just not amused.
Good.
Yeah, it seems to be working at the moment. Not amused, not a happy chappy at the moment.
My screen, trying to look at Mum. Oh. That's right. You go, look, see? Over on my computer.
Okay, I think I'm back. I don't know what's going on. If Di, it's what more than. Can you turn the volume down, please, Jim, so I don't have to listen to myself? We've rebooted it 50 million freaking times, Di, this afternoon. We've been on to Aussie Broadband twice.
Picture is clear.
Mine's not. My picture isn't clear, but yours is. So I think I'm back. We'll try, keep trying. If we go, if
Again,
you lose me again, we might, yeah, I don't know. I'm fuzzy. Jim's picture on his PC is clear as day, so I'm not sure what's going on. If you'd prefer to reschedule for tomorrow night, I'm happy to do that. But I'm happy to keep going at the moment and see how we go. If we end up spinning again, we might just drop kick it. I tell you what, I'm going to burn it in a minute.
Drop kick it. So everything's all.
Okay, so majority of you guys, they're fuzzy. You're all fuzzy. Okay.
Restart the page.
Refresh it.
Refresh mine.
Yep.
If you're fuzzy, can you just refresh and just see if that does anything? It didn't do anything for mine, so.
Mine's fine.
Drop it and then put it back up again, Mum.
Drop what?
The whole, all the X out of all the browsers.
Just nothing. It's not
Just-
important. It's
You just drink alcohol and then you won't even know whether it's fuzzy or not. That's about right too. I tell you what, I'm tempted to have a drink. How's everyone? Jane, is yours still fuzzy? Hi Karina, hi Amanda. Just let me know, guys. See, I've frozen again here. I'm back now. Are you on a tablet or what are you on, Rhonda? PC? Hi, Val.
I need your iPad. Yeah.
On your PC. So up in the top left-hand side, you'll have like a circle with an arrow on the end of it. Just press that and
Yeah,
you should
so don't worry about
refresh your page.
it. Okay, so we need your iPad.
Okay.
Is it?
It's fine.
Okay. I might keep going, guys. If it
Thanks,
happens
Matt.
again, I'm going to shut everything down. Thanks for popping in. This is just if it does happen again, and I'm going to try again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. So
Okay, it drops.
if it drops, how's that sound? I'll keep going. I can't see on my screen what I'm doing because it's too blurry, but I'm looking at Jim's PC and it's as clear as day. So I'm not. Need to go to Specsavers Die. Oh dear. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. If we drop out again, just let me know. If it's too blurry for the majority of everybody, I'll come back in tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And hopefully you guys are around and can join in with me. We've got a gecko and a green frog watching the drama. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, I know I sound like it's dramatic. It is. I've been putting up with this for 3 hours, like trying to get it sorted. I'm just, technology, really, honestly, it does make me want to drink. It really does. All right, so I'm going to keep going. But as I said, if it's too blurry for the majority of everyone, just let me know and we'll come back tomorrow night. So what I've done, this is so easy and you can do whatever you like. So I'm keeping the flap on my envelope here at the back and I'm putting it at the back. And I've folded this up. Now I can give you an approximate measurement, maybe if I can. So it's about 4 1/4 that I've, well, that's not going to work. I don't even know what that ruler is. Hang on a minute. So this is about 4 1/2. I folded mine up. Now mine, yeah. So guys, as well, there is new product in the shop. I haven't got it all here at the moment because Jim and I have spent about 3 days in total extending the shop and rearranging it and doing lots. And I've hung it all up, what's left. But I've got some beautiful 49er Market in store. I've got some new Tim Holtz in store. So head over. I've pinned the website to the top of the chat if you want to have a look. So this is one range that I'm going to use tonight. It's the 49er Market Art Options Avesta. So it's really pretty. And then I've also got the Curator's Botanical range in, and it's got rub-ons, ephemera pieces, 6x8 papers, 12x12 papers, printed tags. What else do we get? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous washi tape. Check this out. Look at that. Feast your eyes on that beautiful. This is fabric tape. So there's 4 rolls in this one. It's like a linen tape, and then there's this one, really wide one as well. So beautiful stamp, like postage stamp washi tape. Yeah, head over and have a look if you like. So this is a range that I'm going to use tonight anyway. So this is the botanical one. Yeah, I don't know, mine's really blurry. I can't see shit. Just refreshing my screen again, guys. Hang on a sec. Yeah, no. Okay, that's right. I don't need to see what I'm doing. I just need to see the chat, don't I? That's the main thing. Hang on. James is in here trying to do something now. So I don't know whether, can they see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing, but this is, Veronica, this is the Curator's Botanical one. It's really pretty. It's got all your wildflowers and that type of thing on it. Okay. So let me just get myself out of my crappy mood here and try and get into some creating. All right.
Delay you again.
So you can take the top off if this is the type of envelope that you've got. You can cut that off completely if you don't want that. As I said, I'm keeping that. But you also want to cut open just a slither off the bottom because we want that as a pocket. So we've got a pocket here, and then this will be a pocket as well. Okay, and it's going to, I'm going to keep this part here as the coffee dyed part. I'm not going to cover that. Basically all we're going to do, and I want to sew around mine for the most part. So what I'm going to do, because I can't obviously sew here, I won't be sewing. I mean, I could open this up. Can I? Well, if I trimmed this, I could open it up and sew, but I'm not going to worry. The bits that I'm going to cover my envelope with, I'm going to sew so that there's a sewn edge on it. You don't have to. Actually, maybe what I'll do for this first one, hang on, I'm just thinking now. Got myself all worked up. Maybe this one I won't sew. So we'll do it just in case you guys don't have a sewing machine. So I'm going to use this paper because I just thought with that pretty spray on there, the colours sort of go with that. So I'm just going to open this up and just show you the beautiful papers in here as well. Okay, so as I said, this is Art Options Avesta range, and so they're all double-sided. And I love how they've done on the back of the advertising page, they've got, which most companies seem to be doing now these days, all these little bits and pieces that you can fussy cut out. Di, I know that you would love that. So these are the papers, and they're really good. I think they'd have to be about 300 GSM easy. Isn't that just beautiful? Guys, I don't know. I don't even know whether you're here because I can't even see the chat at the moment. So, okay. I've got Jim's iPad here now. Yeah, I love the botanical one as well, but I mean, I'm a sucker for pretty papers. Okay. So I can see you guys are still in the chat. So sorry about the mess around, guys. Where's it up to? So, and I love the fact that the papers on the back, you know, they've got that motley textured look. It's not textured, but it's there. So these are like a watercolor look, actually. All right. So, quickly, if I can pick them up. So don't you reckon they'll go pretty with that pink in there, or rose gold? Not sure what I would do with that one, but it's all good. I've always got that at the back. All right. So now I just need to choose a page that I'm going to start. Okay.
Almost there.
Honestly, I'm going to lose it in a minute. Seriously. Oh, I think I deserve a tandy dye. Why is it not connecting, babe? Honestly, I'm really just... Hang on, hang on. Here we go, hang on. Something might be happening here now. Oh boy.
There you go. Whoops. Good.
Oh, look at that. I'm back and no, it's gone right back to the beginning now. Okay, I'm back now.
Boom. Unpay.
All right. Here, oh, have you got it? Yeah, okay.
All good, love?
Yep. I have techie shoes and no chocolate, no alcohol, nothing. I'm gonna lose it, guys. I tell you, I'm gonna lose it, and I might need to have a coffee. I reckon a coffee. It's about the only.
Wait, extra.
Oh, I just need a coffee. Surely I can have caffeine. I need caffeine. Oh dear. Oh. All right. Now, so I've showed you the paper. I don't even know what I'm doing now. I was so proud of myself. I was so organised. Look what's happened. All right. Okay, I'm going to glue down this piece here where I've... I'm on a health kick, Amanda. I don't, if I have chocolate, that'll be the end of me. See, once upon a time I would have reverted to chocolate, but chocolate and chips and cake and all the rest of it, but I'm doing really well. I've lost a decent amount of weight, which I'm really happy about. I'm not saying it's been easy, it sure hasn't, but I'm feeling so much better for it. Hey Kerry, well you've missed all the commotion, so oh dear. Yeah, see, I don't even really drink that much, Val. That's the problem. But technology would actually drive me to drink, that's for sure. Oh dear. Well, don't run with glue. Isn't that what they say? No, hang on. That's don't run with scissors. Di's just started something new. Don't run with glue. You've just in time exactly, Kerry. You've missed all the commotion. So hopefully we might be able to get some crafting done now. So, what paper am I going to use out of this sheet. So I'm going to cover this bottom flap. So mine measures 4 1/4 because I want some of this envelope showing on the edge, because there's no point coffee dyeing it if I'm not going to see any of it. 4 1/4 by 8 3/4 I need to cut mine. And just keep in mind what I'm going to do is I'm wanting to add a flip here that will join and tie in the front. So I guess just think, I mean, you'll still see the paper when it opens, but just keep that in mind. That's what's in my brain. Hi Kathleen, how you going? Hi Julie, how you going? Nothing to see here, keep going. Yep, keep going, keep moving. Thank you, James. Okay, got my coffee. I'm serious, my head's about to explode. It puts my blood pressure through the roof. You're buggered, Kathy. What have you been up to? That's good. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm going to use this piece. I'm going to use this piece. And you probably, a lot of you are probably going to cringe because I'm cutting into a 12-inch sheet, but it's my paper and I'll do what I want. I've already sent yours, Julie. You should actually, I'm surprised you didn't get it today. Because, oh, hang on, when did I send it? Tuesday. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get it today, actually. That's disappointing. So let me just think here. What am I doing? 4 1/4. And I'm actually going to have this bit sitting in the middle, so I'm just going to mark it with a pencil, approximately where to cut. Die, that's just, yeah, I've got 2 design team projects due to, and I'm just, yes, just gets a bit overwhelming, doesn't it, sometimes? So I'm going to cut this and then make it 8 3/4. Okay, so now I can't, what have I done with the end of this so I can measure it? Wow, it's going so well tonight. So well. Can't find the arm to my cutter. 8 3/4. You can use single-sided papers. That would be a very good idea because then you don't have to worry about the back. I'm using the new range of 49 and Market Avesta paper that we've got in the shop. Okay, so I've made mine a little bit smaller than the actual piece that's tucked up, as I said, because I want some of that coffee dye to show, and I'm actually going to ink that because it's not quite as dark as I want. Let me just have a look here. I don't know whether I want brushed corduroy that's a bit dark. Oh boy. Oh no, that's no good. Isn't that frustrating? Not that it helps you now, but you know what I do is I use sandalwood, pure sandalwood soap, and you just don't seem to get any of the bugs. But that doesn't help you now, and I can understand how upset you'd be. Kerry says hi. James,
Hi,
hi, Matt.
Kerry.
Matt's gone back upstairs. I think he's run because I'm just about to blow my stack. Had nothing but computer technical issues all week, to be honest, in one form or another. Now I'm just wondering, I might actually quite like it that way. So this one I'm not going to sew. I did want to sew it, but this one I'm going to do just here tonight and stick it down, just in case you guys don't have a sewing machine. But what I would do is I would sew this before I stick it down, obviously. And what I'm going to do, I'll tell you in a minute, when I stop being so noisy. Karina, no, I'm not full-time with the shop just yet. I'm hoping to be soon. Kerry, do you mind if I tell everybody? So I'm just going to ink this. No, so anyway, yes, I'm still working in disabilities. I haven't worked, Karina, for probably 4 weeks because my client went away to her dad's for a week. And then the day they got home, he contacted them and he had tested positive to COVID. So they had to isolate. And then, and then they got COVID. So she's been in isolation. She's out now, but with all the public holidays and everything. I did pick up a short shift yesterday afternoon because she was back at work. But I go back next Wednesday and then I have a week off because I have a friend that's coming up and I haven't caught up with her for ages. And then hopefully after that, it's all back to normal. I know. I just don't stop, and sometimes I really feel it. And, you know, like little things like this technical business, it just does my head in. I just don't cope with it. So it's ridiculous. Anyway, so what I've done is I've just distressed that and I'm going to stick that down there like that. But what I want to do is I'm going to make this a pocket and this a pocket. This will be a pocket in here, in this bit that opens up. Just bear with me for a second. So this will be a pocket here. And then when we glue this down, this will be a pocket here, as well as there will be a pocket here at the back. Okay. I'm really looking forward to catching up with her, Veronica. We just, I don't know, it's funny because met on a retreat. Now I'm trying to think, it was about 10 years ago, and I had never met Monica at all, and it was through a mutual acquaintance, I guess, that had organised the retreat. And we just, that weekend, we just couldn't shut up. We just clicked. We just talked. We sat on the couch. We crafted. We did, you know, all sorts of stuff. And we just really connected. And we've been really great friends ever since. So between her work and my work and life, we just don't get to catch up as much as we like. So she's taken a few days off and she's coming up for a week. And so I decided, no, I'm going to take that Wednesday off work, because the Monday is a public holiday, just so that we can spend the week together. So, yeah, it'll be wonderful. It'll be really good. So, just let me have a think about this. I'm going to do, I want to make this a pocket and this a pocket. So I'm going to have to glue down here. And I'm going to put a notch. Now, I'm just going to measure this. Just to find half. It's good, isn't it, when you have, you know, you have friends. Like, I've got a couple of good friends that we could not talk for, you know, a couple of months, but we just pick up where we left off. And I think that that's pretty special, isn't it? Okay, guys, let me just have a look here. So I'm going to go. So approximately there. Okay. So, yeah, with regards to Karina, to your question, I'm not full time with the shop yet. I would like to hope that I could be by the end of the year. It's pretty exciting though. I actually have recently employed someone to work 1 day a week for me. And that beautiful person is in the chat tonight. And she's amazing. It's just, it's really taken a load off. I mean, I know it's only 1 day at the moment, but I have to start somewhere. And I'm just trying to find a punch, guys. And she knows what she's about. And yeah, we just work well together. So that is really exciting. So you've got a wonky envelope, Jane. Well, at the moment she's been, yes, I'll get her to put some of my invoices in that. I just don't want to scare her off just yet. She has seen the pile. She has already seen the pile of invoices and all that sort of stuff, so I will try and get it in a little bit of order for her before she has to do that. But just all the, you know, in the shop, organising things, uploading product when we get to that, doing orders. So you might, if with your orders, you might see a little note from someone other than myself. So yeah, I just don't know whether she wants me to make it official, but that's why I'm not saying her name. I'll just wait for her to comment. She knows who she is. Alright guys, so I've put a notch here and a notch here because I'm going to make these 2 pockets. Because I'm not sewing, if I was sewing I would sew around all of this and then down the middle, just so that it looked like it was all sewn to there, and then glue. So I'm going to glue down the middle and then down the 3 sides, and I'm going to stick it down, I think. Thanks, Karina. It is very exciting. It's scary, but it's exciting as well. My glue is clogged. There we go. So it's Kerry. Chuk Mahal Toowoomba is my new staff member. And as I said, she's pretty awesome. She's made my life, I don't know, what is it, Kerry, 3 weeks now? And I really look forward to Thursdays because basically what I want to do is, you know, get Kerry to help me do the stuff, you know, the stuff that takes all the time, and because it takes me away from making my journals, and you know, I've got custom journals and that sort of thing that I just really want to be doing more of that as well. Yeah, so that's what Kerry is doing to help me out. We're hoping to increase it from 1 day to more days. We'll see how we go. Oh, damn right it does, Karina. Like, you just get all, like, I just don't stop. 24 hours a day I feel like I'm going, because my brain goes, I dream about, you know, all this sort of stuff, and by the time I get all the stuff that has to be done for the shop and what have you, the last thing, I sit down and look at my desk and I think, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. She already knows that, Veronica. She's worked that out. Yeah, that's right, Karina. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Kerry. Like, we both have big heads here in a minute. No, I mean, we get on really well, and it was meant to be, I think. It's just sort of happened at the right time, and we got talking, and it just was meant to be, so it's all worked out. All right, so now to me, I would probably prefer that to be stitched, but it's not the end of the world. So once that dries, we'll have a pocket in each side here, and then we've got this pocket here, pocket here, and then we'll have this pocket here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue down these two sides and close that up. Shopping room, Veronica. Oh, and here's my other employee, my mum. She's unpaid though. She won't take payment. How are you, Mum? Mum is, what did we class you, Mum? You're the
Production manager. Well,
yeah, manager of production or something. Manufacturing, I think. Manager of manufacturing. Mum does an amazing job. If you get any of the fibres, they've been lovingly wound by Mum. She's my chief ruffle sewer. Mum has missed all the fun. Mum wouldn't understand about my head nearly exploding. Product tester, yes. She doesn't, I always say just take what you want, Mum, but she doesn't do that very often. She's manager of all sorts. Whatever we feel like calling her on the day. Hey, Mum. So I'm just pressing that down well so that glues. It adheres really well. So yeah, this isn't obviously rocket science, but it's just something I thought would be nice for as a gift or happy mail. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that hinged piece that I said I was going to do on the front. And you know what I did? I put the measurements on here and I've covered them up. So you do get caught lots of things, especially on a bad day, don't you, Mum? Val, I'm in Toowoomba, but it's online. I've popped pinned the link to the top of the chat if you're interested. Where are you situated, Val? Yeah, exactly. Oh, I love her and I appreciate everything that she does. So it's amazing. You're in Townsville, Val. Oh, my uncle lives in Townsville. Where's Chrissy, Mum? Which part of Townsville? So I'm gonna make these flaps the same. So it'll be 4 1/4. Let me just have a look here. 8 1/2. So I'm gonna make it 8. I'm gonna make them 4 1/4 squared. So I just want another something. I don't think I want it that busy. Might actually do, so I have butterflies on one side maybe, and then plain on the other so that I can decorate it. How does that sound? Rose Bay. Oh, you're in Kerwin. My grandparents used to live in Kerwin, didn't they, Mum? I think. Oh, thanks, Veronica. You're not in Townsville, are you, Di? What street did they live in, Mum? Grandma, grandfather. Yeah, Lincraft and Spotlight certainly do make it hard for us small businesses, that's for sure. Alright, so I'm probably going to end up chopping some of this butterfly off. Not much. Forgot the street. Fortunia Lane. In Howard. Yeah, I thought you were up near Harvey Bay. How did your meet go over the weekend, Easter weekend? Looks like lots of fun. It was probably Di's store, Karina. So what I'm thinking is I want to make these as a flip. Okay. And I'm going to just rough up these sides because this side here I'm going to hinge, and then we'll cover the back to hide the hinges, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to distress 3 sides on each of these. Yeah, please do that, Val. I'd love to meet you, and you're always welcome to pop in. Okay, in Howard, Mum. Okay. Yes, I didn't think I'd seen your name before, Val. So welcome to our mad little group. I think you popped in. Were you here with all the drama, the technical drama to begin with? It's not always like that, is it, guys? Wink, wink. We run by the seat of our pants on this live. Yeah, welcome to the crazy. That's exactly right. You were here. Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's when he didn't run. We had technical issues again, Mum, and I was just going to spit chips. We've been on the phone to Aussie Broadband for about 2 hours before the live, and then no one could see me, what I was doing, and yeah, drama. Okay, so I'm just doing that and inking around this. Just want to have a bit of a think how I'm going to close this. I love the distressed effect that Tim Holtz distressing tool does, but gee, it's messy. Oh, I can imagine, Val. What does it say? What does it mean? It was already blue this afternoon, wasn't it, Mum? Without having any internet issues. It was already blue. No bloody network. It's about bloody right too. Oh yeah. Oh. Because the guys, because they game, they're like stressed out because they're not going to be able to game, and you know, it's like, oh God. Okay, so I'm just thinking, I think what I might do is I'm going to put an eyelet here and an eyelet there and close this with some ribbon. I can do that after. So what I want to do is I'm going to hinge these both to the side. I will decorate this. I may even add another pocket. I want it to be like flippy and lots of room to stuff it. That's why it's called a stuffed envelope. So, and I'm going to use my new oh, that's right. I was trying to find something to show Mum today and couldn't. I packed up all my desk and couldn't find it, and then when I'd finished I found it right at the end, so such a mess. Oh God. Yeah, it takes over everything, and it's great when it works, but when it decides not to work, it's a nightmare, isn't it? I was going to use that wider tape, but I think I'll use this narrower tape. Now, if you get this tape, I would probably actually glue it, add a bit of glue with it. I mean, it's a fabric tape, but it's really not very sticky, just so that it sticks, especially because I'm going to be using it as a hinge. Yes, it wouldn't have been received very well, I would imagine, Val. Okay, let's put that on crooked as anything. Going to do this side as well. Really, Val? Oh, just for saying that? Oh my goodness. And that's a problem. Half the time they don't work and there's issues. So, you know, particularly if you have everything taken over by technology, especially, you know, aged care hospitals, that sort of thing, you're in big trouble then, aren't you? Welcome to your new job. Alrighty. So I'm just going to line this up. How am I going to line this up, guys? Needs to go here.
The soap.
Has to be soap somewhere. The kids got soap upstairs.
No.
There's excuse me guys, there's body wash in there. Use that. It's just put it on your hand and just rub it on you like soap. Just
Okay.
use that. We'll have to get some tomorrow.
Yep.
No soap in the house apparently. It's beautiful tape, isn't it, Mum? Oh yeah, it would have been horrendous, Val. Leaves on his face. Okay, so see, we're just going to do that, and I will put some tape in here in a minute. I'll just get this other one put on. Yeah, I know. I had to ring Mum the other day and go, she was coming over and went, Mum, have you got baby wipes? And she was already on her way over. She turned back around and got them. So we actually went and got some today. Just a couple of packets. I'll have to keep a better eye on it, won't I? And I'm sure there's soap. I'm sure he's had a boy look, excuse me. But I mean, there's what do you call it? Shower, wash, bath wash, whatever you call it in there anyway, so. Exactly. Oh boy. Just having a look. That looks so much bigger. I don't know why. It must be because it's got the pattern on it or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a little bit of tape down that side as well. I might just use the same tape, I think. Sorry, Di. I missed it because I struggle to keep up with the chat. So if anybody wants to ask me a question in particular, if you could please just do it in capital letters so it sort of stands out a little bit more. Veronica's here on her own tonight. Vicky's dumped us. She's gone to the theatre. So it's like watercolour, isn't it? Isn't it pretty? Here, I'll hold it up a little bit. Gorgeous, isn't it? So yes, it is like watercolor. Oh dear, stop picking on me, Di. So yes, these I don't know, 49 Market are bringing out some beautiful things at the moment. I've actually been, I've got in my cart at the moment for another order of the Spectrum Sherbet. I'm denied about it because it's a little bit brighter than what I normally like, but I actually think I could do something with that. Give it time, that'll change dye. A little bit excited with the glue there, didn't I? Just cut that off. Being on the lollies, Mum. All right, well, night. Hope you have a good night's sleep. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Okay, so that's one side done, and then I'm just going to do this side. So how has everyone's week been this week? I'm going to do the dishes Korea, hey? It's a bit boring. Okay, so there we have, and I'll probably, I think what I'll end up doing is I'm going to put a 3D butterfly here, and I'll probably decorate or do another pocket here. Excuse me. I was just thinking I might even like that to look like a tag. Anyway, I'll leave it at the moment. I'm gonna put eyelets here and here. Do I have my crocodile here? Been lazy this week, Val. Need to do that sometimes, hey? Finish your shopping, Veronica? You're a worry. Let me have a look. Oh, Val, that's no good. So you're getting settled, Julie. That sounds good. So you work in the op shop, is that correct, Di? Well, thinking of you, Val, and I hope you're going to be okay. We have a little Facebook group as well, Val, if you're interested in joining. I can put the link in the chat for you as well. So we have some fun in there. We do some swaps, and we all have a good time. So I'll just put that in there. Just bear with me for a second. See if I can do it without any major dramas. Where Julie, I'm really disappointed that your cards haven't turned up already. They would have been there by now. So Val, there's the link to our little group. Yeah, hopefully your crafting days will continue, hey? So that's our link. So if you wanted to join our little group, you are most welcome. So I'm just, as I said, I'm going to put an eyelet in each side here. And then I'm going, that will actually be tied closed. Good for you. You're a fighter then, Val, by the sounds of it. I'm trying to find particular brad that I like, style of brad that I like, but I think I'm just about, these are all messed up too because I dropped them. So. Oh, thanks, Veronica. You girls, you're onto it, aren't you, hey? Oh. Okay, and then I will find some seam binding or something to tie that closed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cover the back here. So we'll cover up these hinges. I might just ink that a little bit, get a bit of colour around the edge there. I know you girls, you help me out so much. I really do appreciate it. Be lost without you. So we're still going to see some of this fabric washi tape, but that's okay. So by covering this as well, it's just going to make it a little bit stronger. Okay, so let me just see what I've cut into and whether we can use, because I can probably I don't know whether I want to do butterflies again though. And it's a little bit short. A bit shorter than what I was thinking, but I guess that doesn't really matter, does it? I'm going to put a, oh no, hang on a minute. Okay. Oh, that's good, Val. You should give it a go. All right, I'm getting myself in a huge mess here. See, look at the branding strip too on that. Isn't that nice? It's got the faux stitching, so keep that. Let me have a look here and see what I'm going to use. I think I love that. Because I don't particularly want that really bright. Hang on a minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to use that. Or should I use that? Too many decisions, isn't there? Okay, so what have I got? 7 3/4 by 8 3/4. So I need 8 3/4 this way. That's right, I don't have the arm for my cutter. I don't know what I've done with that. So I'm going to just measure this. 8 3/4. There. Make a beautiful tag. 8 3/4 by 7 3/4. I'm going to measure that as well. Hello, it looks like Loretta's. Oh yes, so hi Loretta, how are you? Oh, you haven't missed too much. Just me fiddling around trying to decide what paper I'm going to use next. So I need 7 3/4. I've lost the arm off my printer. Well, I haven't lost it. It's somewhere. It's probably hiding with your distress tool die. So I've got to measure. I've got to measure with a ruler. It's pretty scary, isn't it? Now, where did I put the mark? Oh, there it is there. Find it. So that's that. That looks pretty good. How pretty is that? Oh, an Amber Alert. What was that for, Loretta? Di, have you ever known me to procrastinate? Seriously. That's my middle name. Got to be proud of me, though. I was organised and even let you guys know in the group what I was doing tonight. How's that for organisation? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Thanks, Veronica. Veronica's going to stick up for me. I did, didn't I? Hey? Dear. Just shocking. I don't know what this world's coming to. It's frightening, isn't it? I just need to see where, because my envelope dips down a little bit. So I need to just bring it down a little bit further down here. So I am going to glue like mad. I'm not going to make any of this a pocket because this will be the pocket in here. So I'm just going to glue this whole thing down. So, make sure I glue really well to the edge here. So is anyone up to attended a marketing branding class via Zoom? That sounds interesting, Korea. I've got all these classes on Eventbrite that I'm registered for, and I've got to get in and do them that relate to the business. So just need to find time to do that. Oh no. Okay, so let me just put this down. I'm not sure what you guys are all chatting about there. Exactly, Jane. So true. I haven't watched any of that because I just think it's total BS. It's just, you know, like, there's so much more important things going on in the world. Oh wow, Loretta, that's just terrible, isn't it? Ah. Hi Celeste, how are you? And I want to cover this. So I'm going to cover it with, I'm Oh, maybe not. Let's have a look. That's got too much pretty on that side, and that's cool. No, I don't. I want pink or teal, I think. So look, realistically, I'm probably not going to utilize this so much. I do love it, but so what I'm thinking, I'm going to cut the flap out of this page. And so I'm just going to pop it in there, and I'm just going to trace around it. And then I'm going to cut inside the lines. And hopefully it won't be too wonky, and it should fit on there nicely. So that's for the top. See, actually I don't even mind that. All right, let me just cut this out and we'll have a look. I bet, Val, that would be really hard, wouldn't it? You dobber die. Thank goodness you're a dobber, hey? Now, this isn't going to be perfect, but because I'm distressing it anyway, I don't think you're going to notice it too much if it's not exactly perfect. So I need to trim it down a little bit more. See what I said? It's not looking great, this end, is it? But that's okay. We will just do it. We'll make do with that. And then thinking, do I want the brighter pink? I think I'll go with the pastel more so, and I'm going to put some trim or something on this anyway, and I am going to take the tape off, and I'm going to do cover that flap at the back there as well. So also what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to do a, what do you call that, a notch in there. Normally probably a good idea to wait until that's dried because that nearly tore that. And I'm actually just going to trim down some of this envelope here, if I can do it without cutting the rest of the envelope. Hi Tanya. Oh yeah, what Di said. Yeah. You just woke up, you've been working hard, hey, you poor thing. Do you get to play with your stamps yet? And I had a coffee, I had no chocolate and no alcohol, so I did very well, didn't I, ladies? No glue fights, but the dogs got into Di's glued elements, glued leaves she was doing, and they ended up with leaves all over their faces. Camouflage they were. Don't stress it, just do it, Jane. Look at me go tonight, I'm just doing it. I need to actually talk to you, Di. I might send you a message later. Just something with regards to business, if that's okay. Val, it was a, I don't know, is it a C6? What do I do with the other ones now? C6, it was just white and I've coffee dyed it. So, and the A4 sheet that I had, so this is the A4 sheet. No, this is not quite an A4 sheet. It's about half an inch longer, I think. But it's just that bit bigger than an A4 size. So you could do it with any size envelope. Like a bigger size envelope could be bigger than this. Yeah, I think, where'd I go? I think I just picked mine up at Woolworths, actually. Could be wrong, but yeah, they're pretty standard size. I think they're C6, just not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that, but. So I'm missing a little bit of the conversation. What's going on? Let me just catch up here. Thank you, Rhonda. No, you didn't do anything. It's serious talk I want to have. You're in trouble. No, you're not. You had lots of fun. I actually started watching your latest video, Celeste, and I was doing that procrastinating word, so I've got to go back to it yet. Those bags looked nice. Oh, I bet it is, Kerry. Well, I'll let you, what I might do is, you guys just keep going with what you're doing. I'm just going to race to the ladies and I'll be back in a minute. Jane, I've worked her too hard, I think. No. Sorry about that, guys. Everyone go to the loo, quick. I'm back. Yeah, they're pretty, aren't they? Using up your scraps, Amanda, that's good. Yeah, you can do anything. See, I can feel like it's so nice now. It feels so firm, whereas before it felt quite flimsy. Okay, so let's get on with this. So I'm going to, I think I'm going to just use the pastel side. I just want to have a look at this because I've cut this wonky now. So it's all, the word for tonight is wonky. Right, Jane? Val. Well, it's strange because we're strange. So if you're going to join in, you might need to get used to it. So, and you fit in well. They are pretty, Veronica. They're not as, they're a little bit more structured. I love them. I've got this in mind for somebody for Happy Mail. So this is why I'm using this colour. Otherwise I would have gone with the botanical papers. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold this over and try and even that up a bit. Fold it without folding it, if that makes sense. I'll use my little ones. Yvonne, how are you? It's cool. I've had this long sleeve shirt on all day. I've been quite comfortable, but this afternoon about 4 o'clock, you could feel it closing in. I've got the fan going at the moment, but we've got all the windows closed and my blood pressure's a bit high. I think that's why I'm feeling a bit warm. All right, so that's a bit better, and then I'm going to trim the envelope down to match that. So I'm going to distress that, but I'm going to have a look because I need to cut another one to go on that side. So I'm just going to do that now. Thanks, Yvonne. How have you been? Look at that branding strip. Isn't that cute? So cute. Okay. So same thing. I'm going to. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to trace around that. And then cut in inside that line again. Oh no. You don't see a lot of it though. Is that for the hinge, Jane? That's me, Di. We don't have an aircon in our room, but we've got the fan going. I froze the other night because I was so tired I just couldn't make myself get up and get another blanket. But then I get hot, so I stick the foot out. Oh no, Yvonne, yeah. It's I think it's a matter of not if, it's a matter of when we all get it, isn't it? Seems to be. Oh, they're too little. I can't do that. Okay, let's see what we've got here. No, no, that's not good. She probably has, Veronica. Okay, so I'm just remembering that I'm going to cut that envelope down, aren't I? So I'm going to distress these edges as well. Same thing, you don't have to distress it if you don't want it. I just, because I'm not sewing, I want some texture. then I can't decide now whether I want the, let me have a look. Whether I want the brighter pink. I'm going to put the brighter pink on the underneath, I think. Crop monkeys. This is another thing, Val. We make up a lot of new words in this group. We nearly have our own dictionary. We normally have input from my hubby, opening biscuits, and the girls nicknamed him Russell, as in R-U-S-T-L-E, because he was always making so much noise, but he's on a health kick as well, so we're calling him Slim Jim now. Not so sure he's happy about it, but because you're a lady, Jane. A lady. Oh, okay. You're lagging. My screen looks pretty good here at the moment. So I think we've done pretty well. It wasn't looking good at the beginning, was it? Yeah, just SJ, no Russell anymore. Or he's got his Easter. You should have seen the lip drop when I said there'd be no Easter eggs this year, and his lip dropped. So I went and bought him Easter eggs because he was like, "Oh, I want Easter eggs," and I bought them for him, and they're still sitting in the box on his desk. And then my favourite, caramilk, and I haven't even touched them. I've touched them because I bought them, but I'm not even tempted by them, to be honest. Oh, that's good, Tanya. You're lagging. Tanya's lagging, everybody. It's not me. So these, how fun are these little envelopes? You can make like a little journal to put in the back here, or just like make some really big elongated tags. You could put lace and fibres for Happy Mail. Oh, there's so much that you could put in these. Idea is just to make sure that these are glued, the sides are glued well, because the more you stuff it, obviously, there's going to be pressure on the seams. €40 to go, and lots of swear words die. Well, it's supposed to be a rainy day tomorrow, Veronica, so we'll see, hey? Mr. Down. That's funny. I've been really, so I don't know whether you guys know, I go and play, well, I haven't done it for a couple of months because well, we had COVID and then we went away and just life in general, things happening. So Thursday nights I play, oh, I've got to think what it is. What do we play? It's not canasta, it's
Jim Rummy?
no, oh, what's it called? It's like
Where's Mum?
she's gone. Oh, I can't think. It's gone out of my head. Anyway, Mum plays cards on a Thursday night with her friends, and they were always seem to be short one. I love playing. We used to play canasta all the time when we were growing up. So Mum asked me if I'd be interested in playing, and I went, oh yeah, no, not samba. Starts with R, I think. Oh, it'll come to me in a minute. Yeah, it's the next game up from canasta. No, not playing sport. Jane, have you met me? Not that keen. Does it start with R? I'm thinking. Oh, so silly. Anyway, it's gone out of my head. So, I don't even know where this story was going now. Oh, God. No, not rummy. Yucca, rummy, no. Help me out, guys. Where was this story going? What were we talking about? Oh my goodness, I've lost my train of thought. Anyway, I play cards on a Thursday night with ladies in their late 70s. I don't even know why I started saying that. There was a reason I started saying that. I can't remember now.
Rummy.
Oh, I was
Look.
being good. Chocolate. That's right. That's where I was heading. So,
Rams.
so they all know that I'm a celiac. So I can't have. They have this little party. They have a little bag of chips each, and they have little containers of chocolate on the table. And then at a certain time they stop and they make a cup of tea. And then whoever's place they're having it at, they have cake. So, because they didn't realise when I first started that I was celiac, where we played this Thursday night, the lovely lady, she'd gone and chased down specially a gluten-free cake for me. A gluten-free slice, sorry, especially for me. She was so proud of herself, and I felt so rude. I just had to say to her, look, I'm really sorry, but that was so lovely. Thank you for thinking on me, but I'm going to decline. Because I just knew that
Rams. Red Dog. Rook. Ruffles and Honours.
no, Jim. Because I just knew that if I had that would be the end of me. So I was very proud of myself. I was very strong. I sat there watching them all eat chocolate cake. Now I'm trying to think. What is it called? I'll bet you I'll wake up at 3 in the morning thinking of the name of the card game. Google canasta, Jim, and just see if that comes up. It's going to annoy me now. Okay, phase 10. No, it's not Samba. I'm pretty sure it starts with R. I have to text Mum.
Samba.
No, that's not Samba. It starts with R, I'm pretty sure. I gotta text Mum. I can't stand it. It's annoying me. Hang on a minute. Oh dear.
Samba. Road race. No. Morocco.
No.
Knock. 3-5 games like canasta.
It probably does. Probably doesn't even start with R. Spades Bridge, no. It's fine. See you soon, Loretta. Probably doesn't, probably doesn't even start with R.
Canasta Royale.
No.
Rummy.
So
Oh.
huh?
Nothing. We got nothing.
Bolivia. It doesn't start with R, it starts with B. Sorry, guys. Bolivia, it's called.
Oh, we were close.
Just the opposite ends of the alphabet. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I was thinking R. Bolivia. So much fun. So much fun. Oh dear. I was pretty close, wasn't I? Pretty close. Yes, yes, like the country. It's a really fun game. And they're funny. They get into it. They tell each other off and so funny. Tanya, you know me so well. Yes, it's extended. It's the next one up from Canasta. Yeah, it's fun. Lots of fun. How are you going, Kerry? How's your hand going? You're managing to keep up? So this is like nice, really nice and sturdy now. And I'm not sure. I think I might even just leave that blank because once we stuff tags and all that sort of thing, there's probably no point. I don't want to cover much of that up anyway because I love that, just matches beautifully with the paper. So yeah, as I said, I've joined that in the middle, so we've got 2 pockets there. Let me just have a look here. So 1 pocket there, stops in the middle, 1 pocket there. Okay, so that is fun. So you could even do something like this. This is something else that I've been working on. Don't mind my delivery there, I've got to go and pick up. So you could even do something like this loaded tag here, and you could do a couple of those and stick them in the back there. So that's fun, maybe, yeah. So that is lots of fun. So what I'm going to also do is I'm going to put some Velcro dots in here, I think. You've caught up, Kerry, that's good. RB, well, it does look similar, doesn't it, Tanya? Okay, I'm going to put probably 3 little, no, I'm just going to put 1. I'm just going to put 1 little Velcro dot there to hold it closed.
Actually, you're right. See anyone takes doing that dishes.
Which side are you going to, Katie? 9. I'll see you in the morning. You're sleep in the morning. You say goodnight to the ladies.
Okay.
Katie loves seeing her hand. Hang on, it'll be there in a minute. Look, there it is. Wave. Go like this. Like, don't do a royal wave. Alright, night, darling. I'll see you in the morning. I just got these at Officeworks, and do I have, I think I took them out. Did I take them out of the packet? Oh no, I got 2 packets here. There we go. So they do have other ones that are cheaper ones, but they don't stick very well. So the Velcro brand, that's the brand of them. There's 56 circles, so you get 56 closures. You get the front and back in there. So just in Officeworks. That's right, you can take the mickey out of me, I don't care. I've got broad shoulders. Yeah, it's alright, I can laugh at myself. Cry myself to sleep, but no, I won't. So yeah, I think I'm just going to put one. I'll put one in the middle and we'll see how that goes, because I can always add more if need be. So what have I got? The rough part there. I need the soft, the opposite. Oh, is that going to work? Oh yeah, it's just going to fit over that notch. Didn't really think about that very well, did I? Is it going to? Yeah, so it just goes over the notch. There, look at that. And you can hardly even see it. There we go, I think one's enough. We may have to put another one here depending on how much I put in there. Yes, I think I'm going to go to that now. So that's that bit done. And I may add another pocket here. I'm thinking about that. I'll come back to that. So I'm going to put little pockets here so we can put some little tags. So I'm just going to make them so they go just below the eyelets there. So what is that? That's about, I'm going to make them about 1 3/4 high, 1 3/4 by 4. That's what I'm making mine. I just want to see what. See, maybe I could utilize this for these pockets. That's what I think I'll do. I'll just say 1 3/4 by 4. Way 1 3/4. That looks crooked as anything. I don't think it is. And then I'm going to use okie doke. So let me just get rid of all of that. And then I don't think it really matters, does it? 5 4. So that'll be one little pocket. And then that'll be another pocket. How's that going, Veronica? You enjoying it? I'm into it. You can tell I'm a little bit into flips and tucks and all that sort of thing at the moment, can't you? Just so I'm just going to put a little notch in this as well. The dogs are empty and now they're eating, are they? Filling back up again. So go this way, I think. Same thing, I'm just going to distress the edges as well. It's all right. It was honestly that I started that video months and months ago because it was quite detailed. I had to actually try and find the time to sit and film it, and took a lot of editing as well, I can tell you. So, but that's the fun part, the decorating, isn't it? Taking your time and working out what you want to put where. So this will be similar too, you know, like it'll be fun to make the tags and fill it with all little bits and pieces. So so she's been excused from the room, hey? That's the same as Boom Boom Loretta when we say, I won't say it because he'll probably start, actually, see if he does it. Are you happy to take him out if he does? Where is he?
He's hiding from you. Wait, we'll go for a wee.
Boom Boom, do we need to do a wee? Do you need to do a wee? Do you need to do a wee? You do. Okay, there we go. All right, Jim's going to take you out. Off you go. Off you go. Go. Off you go. Go do a wee.
Wait.
Go do a wee. That's how he's like, yep, I do.
Come on.
Oh, really? Will they eat yogurt? I didn't think dogs would eat yogurt.
Come on, go for a wee.
Oh. There you go. Learn something new every day. Is that better, mate? Is that better? It's like Queen Street Station here. We one goes out, two come in. One goes out,
One comes in,
one
two go
comes
out.
in. It's just like
Open up the front door and get a load about
we
the back
don't
door.
need to go to the gym because we're fit from getting up and down, let the dogs and the cats in. Dog and the cats in.
Kids in.
Okay, alrighty, so I'm going to glue that down. So let me know, guys, is Friday Night Live, is this something that you would like, if I can organise myself and give you a bit of an idea of what to bring to the table, for want of a better phrase, so that you can craft along with me? Or do you just prefer it if we just
Spontaneous.
are spontaneous? Okay, I will try and be organised, and I mean, obviously you don't have to craft along with me, but rather than just sit there and watch me, if you've got the bits. I did say bring some modelling and paste in that as well, and I was going to actually put some through a stencil on one of the other envelopes at the beginning, but with all the hoo-ha at the beginning, I didn't do that. So I just thought it might be nice, you know, on the coffee dyeing, just to put some random texture paste or modelling paste on there. All right, I'll try and have something organised every week, and have it in the group, say Thursday at the latest. What sort of things you might need if you want to join along with me. Okay, so I was just thinking as well now, the beauty of this as well is that when it's done, you can fit it back in. Like you could, as long as it's not too stuffed and it fits through the slot, it's only going to cost $3.30 to send within Australia, $9.20 to the US, $9.30. Actually, it's probably a little bit more now. So that's even better, isn't it? All right. I think I do want to put a pocket or something here. Oh, mess everywhere. I think I'm going to put like a bigger pocket here. And let's use up the other bit of this wreath page. Yeah, maybe every second week. I'm just don't hold your breath for me to be organised. Yeah, exactly. Just my dog. You wouldn't even want to look at my dog at the moment. Loretta, I gave him a haircut, poor bugger, and he's very unfortunate looking at the moment. He's a Maltese Silky Terrier cross. He's 12 and he's lost one eye and he's blind in the other, poor thing, and he's
Got no
partially deaf
Got no
and
teeth.
got hardly any teeth. He's poor Boom Boom.
Defying all odds.
He's funny, like he uses me as a way of getting around. Like when coming down the stairs, if he comes down the stairs after me, he's always got his nose on my like on my ankles or my calves to sort of
Guide him.
guide him down. My eyes must be wonky tonight because that looks so crooked to me, but it's not. Yeah, so he does look like a monk, doesn't he, Kerry? That's what he looks like, a monk. He does.
The monk.
A monk with his haircut that I gave him.
Fry tuck.
Yeah, he does. I thought I was saying that he looked like a little old man with a who needed a comb over. See, because he can't see very well or hear very well. I don't. He hates the trimmers. Plus, we don't have any, and he gets very impatient. He was getting really snarly with me. Normally he just lies there and lets me trim him, and he mats right at his skin. He doesn't mat away from it, and because his skin is white, I don't know where his hair ends and the skin starts, so I've got to go really, really close and really, really slow. So, hi Eleanor, how are you? Yeah, it's not, I don't know what it is. Maybe because it is got a crosshatch, which is a bit crooked, but I've measured it and it's not crooked. Anyway, we'll put it on and see how we go. Yeah, so that's our Boom Boom. I've given him a horrendous haircut, but I didn't want to be bitten by him because normally he's like very, very patient with me, but he's obviously just getting older. I know. I can't show you. It's very embarrassing, isn't it, Kerry? I did fry a tuck him. Actually, that's just to a T. Yeah, that's what he looks like. Poor little man. Oh. I am no hairdresser. And because I have actually cut him before, of course not on purpose, but because of the colour of his hair and the colour of his skin, I have actually nicked him. So I'm so frightened that I'm going to do it again when I do try and trim him. And I use like little scissors. I've got little scissors especially for him, like this. And that's what I've got to cut him with. No, that's Jim, Tanya. Okay, so I'm going to put, I think I need to actually cut this a little bit shorter because whatever goes in there is going to be a bit annoying there, isn't it? I think I might cut that a little bit shorter. Just a little bit. That's better. Oh, good on you, Rhonda. That's great. No, he hates clippers, Jane. He just gets really fierce. He hates the sound of them. Because I guess he's partially deaf and he's blind. He doesn't know what it is that's coming for him. So my sister normally, she'll sit with him. Like, he does get a bit snappy with her too, but I don't know. Seems to be able to sort of get him to... I'm not sure. I haven't been there when she does it. I don't know what she does, but he, a couple of times he's come back half done, and other times he's come back, you know, mostly done. But she hasn't been well, so I haven't wanted to ask her to do him. I could just take him to a groomer's, but I just don't know how he would go with them either. It's Oscar's birthday, Eleanor. I must have missed that in the chat. Oh, I'll have to get the details, Veronica. Where did you get that from? Oh, you ladies and your little baby dogs and their parties. What you doing, Rooms? You coming to say hello, darling? No? Matt's cat's here on the desk. Ruby, what you doing, darling? No? Not going to come and say hello. Not sure where Roland in is. He's in the bad books because he bit Matt earlier. Everyone was a little bit fired up about trying to get this internet going for me. And Roland bit Matt, so he got a snap on the nose. So he's hiding somewhere. He's not a happy chappy tonight. So long as there was wine. Oh dear. I bet you did, Jane. So look at that. There's a little pocket there as well. You come to say hello to me, have you, darling? What you looking for? So she sleeps on my my chair at night. So I think she's hanging around saying, "Get off my chair." So that, I mean, that blends in a little bit, but we might add a little bit of decoration because I've got these lovely laser cut elements. Let's have a look at some of these. Red or Gold Hangry. I'll tell you what, there's been some hangry business around here lately. By one mainly Slim Jim. So look at these guys. How beautiful are these? Oh my goodness. And you just pop them out. Aren't they nice? What have we got here? Might have to get a little something to put these in if I don't use them. Oh, from Woolies, okay. See, I don't go to the grocery shop. Jim does all that. Okay, so they do say you may need a craft knife or you can gently pull them out, but just with these fine things, you've got to be really careful you don't break them. Well, see, that's the thing with Boom Boom. He can, one day he'll be like he's struggling to walk, he's struggling to see, and then other days he runs around like a puppy. I can never keep up with him, like what he's doing. What sort of dog is Molly, Di? Who will look up like he's got mange, Amanda? So what did I do with those? Oh, here they are. I'm just going to put these little bits that fall out in here just so I don't lose them. Making a meal of this really isn't this hard. Make anything look easier tonight, I don't think. A cavoodle, how nice. That would look really nice with some dimensional magic on it, wouldn't it? If I get the razor cutter, really, Amanda? I don't know. He can't look too much worse than what he looks now. Thanks, Veronica. I think I am going to put some dimensional magic on that. I think. Just having a look and seeing what else we have here. Aren't they beautiful? I just love them. Okay, I'm going to put some dimensional magic on that. I just need to get something that I can rest it on and put it out of reach so I don't put anything on it. I'll just use this bit of cardstock. Excuse me for reaching. Glossy Accents it is. Give him CBD oil. Sorry, I'm just missing the chat here. Let me just have a look. Fussy cutting dye. What is going on with you? You need to go onto my website and have a look, Di. CBD oil. Give it to Bob. He's about 12 and he is acting so much younger. Okay, how much, like how many drops though do you give him? CBD oil is cannabis oil, so it's got all the stuff that makes you high taken out of it. Oh, Lidima, how are you going? Hi Sue, how you going? Right, I'm gonna do this. Bore you to tears while I do this, but if I don't do it now, because I can, once it's dried tomorrow, I can stick it on. Okay. So just bear with me guys while I do this. Maybe I won't do this because I think my nozzle is clogged. Don't you hate that? Oh goodness. Okay, so we might not be doing that. Thanks Veronica, I'll have a look after. I don't know where James has gone. I think he's gone upstairs to watch TV. I'm dying for another coffee. Who wants to make me one? I've been really good too. I've cut down my coffee intake to 2 a day. But today has been, I think that one there was my fourth for the day. Today, just one of those days. Okay, we've got something happening here now. And there's Maddie. You can hear Maddie cackling away there. He's had a big week, big week. He's had, one morning he had to start at 4 a.m. and didn't get home until 6:30 that night. And then yesterday morning he started at 5:30 and didn't get home until about 6:30 again. He was on call at Easter time. He got called out every single day. He'll be worth a mint next pay. So I'm not sure how neat I'm doing this because normally I'd have my head a little bit closer, but I don't want to get into the shot. So what's everyone up to for the weekend? The leaf, Yvonne, yeah, it'll glue. I just want to make it a little bit more dimensional, just so it has that nice little dimensional gloss to it. And then when it's dry tomorrow, I'll glue it down onto the pocket. Funny, isn't it, how we change? You know, when I first started doing junk journaling, I didn't want anything glossy, and here I am now adding glossy accents to different elements. No, I haven't tried decaf coffee. I reckon if you're going to have coffee, you need to have coffee, like the proper stuff, Veronica. The reason I cut down on my coffee intake was because I like those sachets of vanilla latte, and then I actually add vanilla syrup to it as well. So I was having so many of them. It was ridiculous. Let me just have a look. Golden paste, okay. Ooh, gender reveal, Veronica. How exciting. Oh, going to the ocean, Sue. Oh, I'm so jealous. Oh, you'll have to share in the group, Tanya, what you do with them. Tanya got the really lovely Iron Orchid design butterfly ones, I think, weren't they, Tanya? I love them. They're so fun. No, not going to Ipswich Papercraft. I think this is going to be a little bit patchy because I can't see it that well, but let's just add a nice little bit of dimension. Look at that, looks different already. See, Yvonne, I don't know, it just doesn't seem to affect, maybe it does, maybe that's why I don't sleep well, but I've always had coffee at all hours. Monica, how are you? We've missed you too. You can't even really see that, I don't think, but it's got a bit of dimension to it. I'm going to pop this just over here somewhere so it dries. And just hope the cats don't step on it. What have you been up to, Monica? We've missed you. Oh, I don't go over the edge. Mum actually wanted to have a try this day, Yvonne, of using some of the glossy accents. Oh my goodness. She had it glued to the paper. She had bits that were missed. It was like, I said to her, it looked like a snail had run over it. It was just shocking. So, no, it won't glue to the paper. No, it'll be fine. Let me just catch up with what you've all been saying. Okay, Robert Tim's decaf coffee bags. All right, I might have a look into that. Thank you, Luma. A birthday pool party. That sounds good. Whose birthday? They're great, aren't they? To show you, I think I might have shown you what I did with the big butterfly. I think it's the biggest one. I did this. So I did it on stamped with stays. I stamped it onto this end paper out of an old book. It's all nice and yellow and stained. And then I stamped with stays on ink on acetate. And then I just played around with some alcohol inks. And then I just, so it hangs on the wall and the wings are loose. So, and it's right by the window. So when there's a breeze coming through, these move like it's fluttering around. So yeah, I love that. It was fun to make, actually. So very easy, but obviously I've never used alcohol inks before, so they are fun. I want to get into those a little bit more too. Oh, I'm glad your mum's doing good. So you're getting a little bit of crafting time in. Yeah, see, it takes me ages to fall asleep, Veronica, and then I sleep for a couple of hours and then I'm awake. So maybe it is the coffee. I don't know. 3 friends' birthdays all within a weekend. Well, that's going to be some big party, isn't it? Oh, do you, Loretta? Oh, well, maybe I could maybe make one for you and send it to you, but you'll have to find a frame to glue it into, because it'll cost a fortune to send the frame, I think, as well. Send me a message and we can have a chat. Okay. All right. So this is, I'm really loving where this is going. I'm going to put another little pocket, I think, here. So we can tuck some little bits and pieces. I'm going to leave this because I'm going to put a 3D butterfly. I wonder if they have any in the laser cuts here. Only little ones. Okay. That's all right. It's a shame that's not a bit bigger. That's all right. I can work something out there. Actually, I'm just going to leave that at the moment because I might add some fibers. I'm thinking that I'm not loving this now that I've put that on there, but that's okay. We can work around that. I need to get some seam binding or something, and then I'm going to do like something a little bit more in here. What am I going to do though? I'm not really sure. But that's the base of the envelope. Yes, Yvonne, maybe I need to stop it. I've just always done it, honestly. I have always done it. My brain is what makes me stop sleeping. It won't switch off. The butterfly, I think I actually showed at the beginning of the Project Butterfly. I think I might have shown, yeah, so it's fun. Something different. I just love how the wings flap around. So, okay, so that's the base, guys. Let me see if I've got some seam binding or something that might go with that. I sell them in the shop, Loretta, the big butterfly stamps. I can show you I think they're from, I think this company is owned by 2 sisters, and I'm pretty sure they're American. Let me have a look here. Does it say? Doesn't say, but Iron Orchid Designs is the company. Iron Orchid Designs. So if you Google them, you might be able to pick them up. They're meant for decor, like home decor, but when I saw them, I just saw using them in our journals and that. So this is the big butterfly that I did the frame with, and then there's all these. So there's like a bee and a dragonfly as well. But that's the stamp set, isn't it cool? I'm not, Eleanor. Yeah. So that's a stamp set. I love that. Lots of them using that. Yeah, they'd be a bit expensive to send overseas, I think. All right, so what am I going to do? I'm just I've got more seam binding, but this is just what I've got on hand here. I don't know that I want that. That's looking quite nice. And that's too dark. So what do we think? That one? I think I'm going to use that one just for now, and then I can change it if need be. So what do we think? So that's quite nice. It's pretty, isn't it? So you could do it. It'd be really nice with Tim Holtz paper and that as well. Yeah, so I'll do that, and if it's gonna, this seam binding will depend on what sort of tags and bits and pieces I guess I put in there. And as I said, I want to put something here, so whether I actually decorate that or make it into a pocket or add some fibres, I'm not really sure. So that's the base of our stuffed envelope. So I'm not sure that I'm not going to actually make the bits tonight. Maybe next week. Maybe that's what we can do next week, is make some tags and bits and pieces. What do you think? So yeah, I really like that. I'm not ready to stop crafting actually. I'm in the mood at the moment. I'll probably end up stopping soonish, but I'm going to start another one because there's some more here that I prepared earlier. And this time I've got this one folded with the flap here at the front. So actually I might use this one. And we'll do it this way. And so I've cut the top here, so that's just a pocket at the top, and then this time we'll have a hidden pocket in here, and then we can do something here. Yeah, so we might do that. So I'm just going to fiddle around and probably just start decorating this one, because I wanted to use got these chapter 1 papers, Sampool, what have I got? Chapter 1 papers, Sampool, Ruby and Pearl papers, and the Journal Boat. So they're all very French botanical looking. So I love all these little bits here. Ruby and Pearl, I love her papers. Might not use those because I think most of them I've only got on paper, and I want them to be on cardboard. So Journal Boat, they have some beautiful papers as well. And that one's My Porch Prints. So I think I might do the chapter 1 papers for this next one. Good night, Yvonne. Thanks for popping in. It's great to have you here. I won't be going for too much longer. I've got a big day tomorrow, so I'll keep going. I'll keep going to I'll go till 10:15, guys, and then I might call it a night then. So I'm just want to just sort of get started with this one. So these papers are just absolutely stunning. Let me just get them out for you. I love this one. I've already cut into that. So I'm just, let me have a look. So I'm keeping that back there. I think I'm going to put that one on the back. It's supposed to be a journal page, but I think I'll start with that and I'll decorate the back. Oh, Loretta, that sounds exciting. Sounds very exciting. Thanks, Yvonne. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? Just love it. Love it, love it. So I'm going to just mark this. That fits nearly perfectly there. Doesn't it? Okay, all right, wow. Oh, goodness me, really? Well, you have to share your bargains if you get any. I should have tackled a Loretta. Pointed something else out, pretend something better was over there, and then grabbed it from underneath her. Veronica, you and I are on the same wavelength there. Not taking your sisters this time. Not risking it, hey? Okey-doke. We can always ask. It doesn't hurt to ask, does it? What's the worst they can say is no. Oh, Loretta, you are. What a pushover. Oh, that's funny. Oh, this glue, I tell you. I need to get a new pin because I've bent that one. So it's not sealing it properly. Okay, let's put this on here. About right. Oh, it'll do. It's stuck there now. That's where it's going. Yes, I didn't have my glasses on one night. Look at that. I couldn't find the hole, and I just went and missed completely, and it ended up on my desk, pushing it on my desk and bending it. Oh, Loretta, means you're very kind. Okay, need to add a bit of glue, extra bit of glue here. Isn't that pretty paper? Love it. Oh, thanks, Di. Oh dear, I don't know. I just think I've finally decided just got to do it because I was going to hinge that, wasn't I? Oh, that's okay. All right, that's okay. I should have left that until I hinge it. Maybe I won't hinge it. Maybe I'll do this one different. Let's do this one different. Yeah, I've just decided I get nothing done if I don't just do it. There we go. I quite like. It's a bit big, I think, for the front. I think I'm going to do this one. So 4 1/8. 1/8. 4 and 1/8. And I think Kerry was as well. I've cut that a little bit short, but anyway, that's okay. Kerry was as well, but she's got her arm in a splint at the moment, so not sure how she's going. Do I want to go that? I think I might go that way. I have cut that quite short. Okay. That's right. We'll just go with it, hey? Let's see where I've put the mark. Yeah, she dumped us tonight, Tonya. She's gone to the theatre, so she got a better offer. So she's having a night on the tower with hubby. I know, what's going on, Di? Like, what do they call that? Sliding doors? What is happening to us? Starting to like the fussy cutting. I love fussy cutting. I could do it for hours and hours and hours. Oh, okay, Loretta. Yeah. I've said to my kids that just don't throw out, you know, the quilts that I've made or, you know, their scrapbook albums, that sort of thing. The rest of the craft supplies, I reckon they'd have a bonfire. Yeah, your hand's probably hurting. Yeah, she could have opened her own store. Still sucks to, oh come on, Di. You secretly deep down you're enjoying it, I know. Oh, it's messy. That distress tool, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to have a little bit more of a border showing there, but that's okay. I'll just add a bit of ink. Yeah, I'm sure she is. She's just having us on, Veronica. She's just pretending, aren't you, Di? It's hard. I do struggle a little bit, Loretta, but I sort of try and stick my head up every now and again and see what's going on. Yourself. You getting in and embellishing it, hey, Jane? Sounds like a plan. I'm just not, I don't think my head's in that right space tonight. but I will, and I want to do a few of these in different colours and what have you. No, well, you did a good job cutting your own hair. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't even attempt to try that. As wonky as my pin and as wonky as Jane's envelope. Just cut bits off here and there, hey Di? So I'm just wondering whether to make this a pocket as well on the front here. No, I'm just going to stick it down. I'm just going to stick this one down. I'm just going to make them all different. Me either. I need to go to the hairdresser though. Feel a bit like a woolly woofter at the moment. Oh, getting glue everywhere. Get you to bring them, Jane, and do mine. No, I wouldn't. I'm trying to grow mine, but then I get to the stage where I'm like, oh, I'm sick of it. I'll get it cut short again, and then I won't like it short, and then I'll try and grow it again. It's just this forever just going round and round circles. I'm just going to glue this one shut. Oh, and then I've had glue and stuck my finger on there. So we'll just add a bit of ink. Well, you're all very brave doing that. That's all I can say. So, I make, where'd that other one go? This one. Flaps out of this maybe. Look here. Reckon if we do that. I used to say that to my sister Loretta. She's a hairdresser by trade. And oh, she hated it. She used to get so angry with me. So now I just say it to stir her. It's only 6 weeks between a good and a bad haircut. Okay, what got here? It's not 6 weeks, Amanda, between a good and a bad haircut. Does that upset you as well? Okay, so I'm going to, and that one, we can do that on there. So I think I'm going to repeat the same on here. I've cut into that very wonkily, so anyway, we might just do that. I'll trace that and cut that out. I cut this, trace this out and cut it out and glue it down, and then might call it a night for tonight. I think we've done pretty well. After all the kerfuffle at the beginning. My hair's straight and fine. If I want curls, I have to put them in there myself. I keep cutting it, but I don't seem to get much off it. Okay, I'm just going to distress this, not stress it, distress it. So has everyone managed to get all their cards done for the swap this month? Done and posted, Tonya, that's good. So we're trying to think of, Maddie's having a good old cackle up there. We're trying to think of new swaps. So has anyone got any ideas of what they would like the next swap to be, or do we want a challenge? What would you like? So that's the underneath one. Yeah, I did struggle a little bit too, Amanda, because I haven't made cards really for, I'm just leaning over my desk onto the floor here just so all this goes not on the desk. I don't know why I'm bothering because it's been doing it all night, but yeah, so I did struggle a little bit. I've done mine and posted them as well, so I think I was pretty happy with them in the end. Yeah, that'd be lovely, Loretta. Okay, so glue that down there. Yeah, that's okay. We have a couple of ladies from America, so we try and well, we ask everybody if they want to send internationally or just domestic. So obviously if you ladies, international ladies, want to just stay like in America, that's quite okay because we just match you guys up. But yeah, I mean, life gets in the way sometimes, so all we ask is if you can't get your swap done, talk to your partner or contact Vicky or Veronica and I, and you know, we'll work something out. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Jane. Oh, Tonya. Mums sometimes say the strangest things, don't they? I'm sure they are amazing. I'm sure they are amazing. Does your mum craft, Tonya? See, my mum's the other way. It drives me mad. Is like, if I show her something that someone's done and I go, oh, isn't that beautiful? She goes, oh, not as good as yours. And that just drives me mad because I just think, well, yeah, it is just as good as mine, if not better. So she's sort of like, she goes the other way. Yeah, that's the only thing we're a little bit aware of, Jane, is, you know, because everyone has different time restraints. They do, you know, their life's different, you know, things happen, you can't get as much done. So we just don't want people to be disappointed and go, well, gee, they got, I mean, I don't think our group would, but, you know, she got all that and I only got this. So that's why we sort of try and limit it to, you know, a certain amount of items, you know, like 4 cards or that sort of thing. It was funny. So, so it's supposed to be botanical theme, the last swap, wasn't it? And then I just realised, I think I was talking to Kerry the other day. I just realised that I did butterflies on 3 of mine and only one of them had flowers. So I just skipped the whole brief and just did what I wanted to do, obviously. Anyway. Alright, I'm just going to trim that down a little bit. Trimming that a bit. Not going to work, is that? Oh well, that's on the inside. Alright, that's the start of the next one. I'll put a dot on there. Oh, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one then that does it. I was so determined to, I had them done and in the post last Tuesday. I was so determined to get them done, I just missed the brief completely. Yeah, look at me die, I'm going completely rogue. It's just like, what the hell is going on here? Alright, so there's my second one. I'll add pockets and possibly a flip somewhere, but that's the start of the second one. And next week, so they're completely different, but that's good. They don't have to all be the same, do they? Next week I'll make, so I'm hoping by next week one of these will be finished and in the post. But if not, I'll show you what I've done with it, or we will decorate tags and bits and pieces to go in it next week. So that's what I'll work on next week. So if you did craft along with me tonight, I hope you had fun, and keep all your bits and pieces and we'll do a bit of decorating if you don't do it yourself, I guess. But that's probably what I'll plan on doing next Friday night, is finishing the bits and pieces. What about a large postcard reflecting our hometown? That's not a bad idea too. Yeah, I mean, well, butterflies are in the garden, aren't they, Tanya? Yeah, so. Yeah. Well, there's a few ideas there. Thanks, guys. We'll, Vicky and Veronica and I will have a chat and we'll work out what we're going to do for the next couple of months. Have fun tomorrow, Loretta. Don't spend all your pennies. Thanks, Sue. Yeah, they were fun. I enjoyed these, so thanks, guys. Alright, well, I'm going to head off. I've got a day of crafting ahead of me tomorrow, which will be fun. So I've got to work on a swap journal tomorrow. I want to try and get that finished or close to finished by the end of this weekend. So that's what one of these are to go with that as well. Wish me luck. All right. Your town's known for coal, so black taste. Well, that's easy. Hey. All right, guys. Look, take care. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry about all the hoo-ha at the beginning, but we got there in the end. So I will see you all in the group, hopefully. Take care. And I'll see you next week. Hey, thanks, Veronica, for helping out tonight. And I hope Vic had a good night at the theatre. See you, everybody. Take care. We'll see you next week. So 7 p.m. next Friday. All going well. Talk to you soon.